Welcome to another episode of the Hot
Seat
Pod, brought to you by the Run the Play Network. I'm your host, Anthony. To my right, I got the number one Broncos fan in the world, feeling good. Will, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, man. It was a great week. A little scary week, too, honestly.
Yeah.
Watching that Colts game. But everything went right for us. We beat the Colts. Your guys beat the Dolphins.
You guys clinched or what?
No, we didn't clinch yet. But we're above the Chargers now, so feeling really good. So it's going to be a great week. And, yeah.
This man texted me Nick Bonito, Defensive Player of the Year.
Dude, he is, bro. He's our best guy on defense right now. I'm not going to lie. It's crazy.
Better than PS2?
Yeah, bro.
Why?
You know, he's top 5 in sacks right now. He's had
Is he really?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's had back-to-back pick sixes and I think a fumble return touchdown. So he's been going crazy, bro. And like he's not even on the radar too. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's what I was about to look up. I want to see what the odds are for him.
Dude.
What the fuck?
He won't get it just because of his name. He's not as big. They'll probably give
That's
it to
true.
I
think
TJ
Watt's
Watt
the
or something.
favorite.
Yeah.
Bro, he's actually third.
Okay.
It's actually TJ Watt, PS2, Nick Bonito,
Dude.
then Will Anderson.
Jeez.
There we
It's
go.
Your boy. It's your boy.
That's very interesting, bro. I didn't, like, obviously I know who he is, but he wasn't on my radar like that. Like,
Yeah,
That-
his come up is so crazy, bro. Like he had a crazy jump from his junior year.
bro, damn. So
was-
Watt's the favorite.
Hmm.
Pat Surtain's plus 340, Bonito's plus 650, which, like, isn't ridiculous, you know? Like, that's not unrealistic for him to hit that.
Yeah.
Because, like, Will Anderson's fourth, and he's plus 1,400.
Wow.
So, maybe, bro, maybe you're onto something here.
Hey, man. We'll see, man. We're getting close to the end of the season.
Yeah.
But before we do anything, last week you gave me a jersey. This week I got a little something for you.
Nah. How'd you hide? Did you see him bring this in? Did you sneak something by me? And it's wrapped?
And it's wrapped.
You wrapped it?
I wrapped it. Look at this
Okay.
wrapping. Good
Yeah,
wrapping.
you cooked. You cooked.
Yeah, man.
This
What
is
do you think it is before
You
you
got me
open
an
it?
Xbox?
Huh?
You got me an Xbox?
May not be a jersey, but, something fun.
You got me a drink? Come on, brother. Dark chocolate?
Maybe not any kind of drink.
Chocolate? Okay.
Maybe not a drink.
What the fuck?
Maybe it's a drink and a chocolate.
A drink and a... Oh, it's like a chocolate drink? Oh, that's sick, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
man.
it, brother.
Of course,
Thank you.
man.
Damn, you got me feeling good today.
Yeah, it's 64 bottles in there, so that's enough.
64?
Yeah. So,
You think this would
Sure.
fuck me up? Be honest.
I think if you add all the 64 bottles, yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Next week we'll have a couple before the pod.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Shout out Anthony. Anthony Berg.
Anthony Berg.
Anthony Berg
Yes,
brand.
sir.
Thank you, Will. I appreciate it, brother.
Gotcha, bro.
Also, before we get into football, we got some new shirts. We got the Run It shirts. Can you grab one of those? I don't want to turn around. But, oh shit, my bad. But the backside too, we got the little logo on the backside. Run It on the front, RTP on the back. New shirts dropped. We're probably gonna sell them locally, but DM us on Instagram if you want to buy a shirt. We'll
Yes,
talk
sir.
prices. We'll talk all that. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Let's get into these week predictions. Thursday, Broncos take on the LA. I almost called them San Diego. The LA Chargers. I know this is a big game for you, Will.
Oh, yeah, no. This is like, last week was our biggest game. This is like our next biggest game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, we just jumped ahead of the Chargers, and this game's pretty much just going to decide who's going to be ahead in that division. We've been playing like so great this season. They beat us the last time we met, and that was like beginning of the season. I think now we're a whole different team. I think we've kind of figured it out on defense.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that kind of scares me is Pastor Tan did get hurt, and Riley Moss. I don't know if he's going to come back this year, or not this year, but this game. So that does kind of scare me, but I trust our other guys on defense and Bo Nix as well. So I'm gonna pick my boys. I have to.
Dude, I feel like the Chargers, they've fallen off obviously lately, and I think it kind of shows how fucking good J.K. Dobbins like actually was this season.
Yeah.
Once he got hurt, they really struggled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers here though. I'm sorry. I do believe in this team a lot, bro. Like I think the Chargers have a real chance at making a run. The injuries obviously are hurting them.
Yeah.
But it does suck they lost Dobbins. If they had Dobbins, I'd for sure go with them. But I'm gonna go with the Chargers here.
Boo.
Boo. I bet you guys are the betting favorite though.
I think we are. We got the better record. We just came out of a win too. But I'm not saying like they can't win because, like you said, our injuries have really derailed us. But as long as we don't have Levi Wallace and Quentin Johnson will have a 150-yard game.
Quentin Johnson's gonna cook.
Nah, man, he's gonna drop 8 balls.
That's the go. All right, next game. We went from the Broncos to the Texans.
Yeah.
Texans at Chiefs.
Bro, I hate the Chiefs, man. And I'll say this every time on the pod. Like, I hate the Chiefs so bad. But every time I bet against Chiefs, bro, like, it doesn't go the way. And I already know, like, some shit's going to happen.
They're 13-1, bro.
Bro. I they're due for another loss, definitely. And you guys, like, I would, like, totally, like, go for you guys. But
Mahomes sprained ankle. Don't forget that.
that's true.
That changed your mind a little bit.
Forgot about that, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
If he doesn't play, it's your guys for sure. I think you guys will smoke him. But if he does, then I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs, bro. I can't bet against Mahomes anymore.
Yeah.
It's like it's unbelievable.
I can. I'm taking the Texans this week.
Yeah.
Healthy or not healthy, I think, bro, the Texans legit, other than Stroud, have played such good football. So once if we had CJ Stroud last year, I think we're the Super Bowl favorite. And I'm not even
You guys have
bullshitting.
CJ Stroud this year.
I'm saying like the CJ Stroud of last year. If we had rookie Stroud,
Yeah.
I think we're the Super Bowl favorite. But he just hasn't been hitting the same. We haven't been. Our offensive play caller is just shit in the bed. It's like those two are really fucking up our season. And I feel like those go hand in hand also.
Yeah.
But if they could figure it out, bro, if he could figure it out and start slinging, like Nico Collins is legit a top 5 receiver in the NFL. Like, that's just like, no question, as a receiver, that's what he is. Our defense, Will Anderson, dude, people are talking about Derek Stingley like he's the best corner in football. I mean, they were saying that because he locked up Tyreek, but Tyreek's kind of been locked up all season.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit there and overhype that, but there's definitely a conversation, and I've been saying it, that Stingley is the best cornerback in football. So, like, you have a good pass rush, a great secondary, a great run game with Joe Mixon, elite receivers, the O-line, a little inconsistent. The quarterback should be the superstar, and he just hasn't been. Like, this team should be a championship team, but they're just not, you know?
Yeah.
But I think CJ Stroud turns it around this week. And I think if we beat the Chiefs, then we could really make a run, with or without Mahomes. Because that defense is legit, and if Stroud could pick them apart, then that could be huge for his confidence.
No, definitely. The sophomore slump is real, man.
It's kicking his ass.
Yeah.
It's kicking his fucking ass.
You think if next year, if they don't win this year, next year's the year?
The Texans?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just depends on Stroud, really. I think the OC is definitely out of there. Definitely out of there. So that's kind of where I feel like we're getting hit the most. We just run the ball too damn much sometimes. But last week, although we probably should have, maybe not lost, but it was a tough win for a team that we probably should have beat a little bit harder. Because Tua looked so bad last week.
Yeah.
It was tough, bro. We should have beat them more. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I should have 60-20 them.
We should have put up 70.
70.
Yeah, your number.
Man.
Another big game though, bro. Steelers at Ravens.
Yeah.
This is tough.
This is tough. The Steelers beat them last time. This is their second meet again. But I'm going to give it to the Ravens this time.
Yeah.
I think the last time they only won by 2.
It was a high-ass scoring game, too.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think, Russ and the Steelers just coming out of their loss this week against the Eagles. I think they kind of go back-to-back in that. They kind of go into a little slump.
Really?
They've been kind of winning all season. But I feel like, going towards the end of the season now, hitting these, more tough teams, they might slow down a little bit.
I think what's being forgotten about the Steelers is George Pickens' injury.
Yeah.
He's been out the last 2 weeks, and it's been kind of ugly the last 2 weeks without him because, like, who else could Russ throw to, bro? Like, Calvin
Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson. Like, these dudes aren't legitimate guys. If Pickens plays, I would actually go with the Steelers here.
Yeah.
Because of that Ravens secondary is so weak, and he could pick them apart. But I don't think he's going to play this week, so I'm going to roll with the Ravens.
Yeah.
Pats, Bills.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Bills?
That Lions game was interesting, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really surprised, and it was a fun game, honestly, high scoring game. The Lions were trying to come back at the end, but I think Josh Allen, he really carried that game.
Yes.
He really did. I think he proved to a lot of people out there that he's still that MVP guy. So I think it's really just gonna be between him, Saquon, and Lamar, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just the corner of Twitter I'm on or X. Yeah. But I feel like there was more talk about Josh Allen's performance last week than this week. And this week I feel meant a little more. It legit felt like Josh Allen was just he was playing Madden, bro.
No, for sure.
Unstoppable this week. Last week was a little different. It felt like everyone else was kind of hooping and Josh Allen was a part of that. But damn.
But got the rev.
For real. This week, I think Josh Allen really went out there and showed it against the top team.
Yeah.
But the Lions defense is very beat up. So
yeah.
That's definitely a problem. And it sucks, bro. They're cursed. They're just fucking cursed because they are by far the best team in the NFL healthy. David Montgomery went down. He's out indefinitely now. So Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna go on a little run for sure.
Run. Yeah.
But
that'll be nice. That'll be kind of nice though, seeing Gibbs fully taking the back load himself.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting. I feel like last year, and I don't remember who their other running back was, but David Montgomery missed time, and they still split Gibbs and someone else. But
I think it was Jamal Williams.
No, Jamal Williams was a saint because he had that little anime video last year. You know what I'm talking about? Fucking hell. Let me see.
Was it that short guy?
I think it was some short dude.
Craig Reynolds?
Yeah, it's Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds, I feel was taking a lot of snaps. But maybe this year, I don't know. I know Dan Campbell likes to go his way, but
yeah.
I think we'll probably talk about the Lions a little later.
Yeah.
But Giants at Falcons. Going with the Falcons here.
Going with Atlanta.
Here we go. Lions at Bears. I went with the Lions here as well.
Yeah. I went with the Lions too. Another divisional matchup here, but even though they're so banged up, I think they're still the better team here.
Yeah.
I think the Bills, they're kind of in that situation where it's near the end of the season, they're not going to win the division. They're probably not going to make the playoffs, so they might just tank here, honestly.
Yeah. It could be a good confidence booster, beating a divisional team.
Yeah. Definitely.
Could be good for them. But yeah, the Bears are struggling.
They're struggling for sure.
Next game, Cardinals at Panthers. Prayers up for Bryce Young, bro. Man, I saw today, actually, they're not trying to draft another quarterback.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I think they should roll out with him. I think Bryce Young, he's really shown some light this season, despite the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Obviously last week they got blown out, but I think in a quarterback situation you just gotta have some time, take some time with them for them to develop.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna still roll with the Cardinals here. They're still the better team.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals here too. I hope the Panthers win. This could be a nice little.
Yeah.
The Cardinals aren't an elite team, but they're a good enough team where if Bryce Young could pull it off, it'd be nice. And they've played a lot of teams good. The Cowboys game was definitely tough. The drops and all that. I'm about to cry.
You sad for the Cowboys, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Cowgirls.
Them Cowgirls. But CeeDee Lamb looked fucking very good in this game, bro. In that Cowboys-Panthers game, CeeDee Lamb looked like he was tracking everything, bro. He was a monster.
But it was against the Panthers.
It was against the Panthers for sure.
Yeah.
But, there was just some shit. Cooper Rush underthrew him a couple times, and CeeDee Lamb is, running, and then he, cuts back. It's just it's some nasty work for him. But, yeah Jalen Coker's looked great for the Panthers. I think he could have a big game this game, hopefully, and get the Panthers to win. But I went with the Cardinals. Before we get into the next game, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Man, okay, LeBron in my parlay.
Let's get it. Oh shit, he hit it.
Yeah, bro. Look at this.
I won $200. I tailed your parlay.
How the heck did you win $200?
I used Boom Fantasy. I used their pick and spin, spun the wheel, got 10 times my money.
Bro, you gotta hook me up.
If you use code RTP, you could get a risk-free bet up to $100. Let's get back to the video. Next game, Rams at Jets. You know, you've been live at a Jets game, so you know firsthand how shit this team is.
Dude, most disappointing team ever.
Ever.
Dude, it's so bad, man. It's so bad for them. I think at this point of the season, like, there's like no motivation on that team. I bet.
Hey, they beat Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, back on Mac Jones.
Oh, he had the meme game of the He had the meme game of the week this week, bro. He hit the little Rizzler celebration.
Yeah. He's the new Will Levis.
He is. Did you see the play where he rolled out and like the D lineman was like in his face and he just like stepped out of bounds?
No.
It was so funny. It was like he like should have definitely thrown it away and he just like was talking shit to the dude.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like, stepped out of bounds. Fucking troll. But
Dude, that's like the attitude of a backup quarterback. You have like really no pressure, so I'm sure like that guy just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
and he hasn't been bad. Like,
Yeah.
They almost beat the Jets. Brian Thomas has looked very good with Mac Jones, but the Jets, on the other hand, like I don't know. Devontae had like 200 yards this week.
Yeah, no, he had a good game.
He fucking killed. He fucking got me to that next level in the fantasy playoffs, baby.
Hey.
But I'm gonna roll with the Rams here.
Yeah.
They just played really good football lately. I mean, the 49ers game, bro. Thursday, I was studying for a final, and like I deadass forgot there was a football game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I seen text in the chat, and then I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I just missed a whole fucking game.
Yeah, now you were locked in.
I heard the game sucked, so it doesn't really matter.
It sucked. It was ass.
Yeah.
So bad. Yeah. But
12-6.
I'm over with the Rams here, man.
Yeah. Easy,
Easy.
quick, and simple.
Puka and Cooper.
Eagles at Commanders, and this is where I'm gonna have my upset of the week. I'm taking the Commanders here.
Let's talk.
I think the Eagles had that big game last week to kind of like shut up the talk, and then this week it's gonna be a slump. There's a divisional game. They're saying Jalen Hurts has a broken finger. Terry McLaurin has been playing out of his fucking mind, and even though the Eagles secondary is great, they're also rookies at the end of the day, bro. And I think Terry is gonna cook some of these guys. And the Commanders, I mean, I know it was against the Saints, but they looked really fucking good last week. They look really fucking good, so I'm taking the Commanders here, and it's in Washington.
Okay. Who won last time? On the last time they met?
Eagles won because Christian was lit.
I'm roll with the Eagles. Nah, man. Eagles have been looking great, bro. I feel like, honestly, like besides the Lions, I would choose the Eagles as the next best team in the NFC. They've been looking great. I think Jalen Hurts proved a lot of people wrong with their relationship with AJ.
Last week,
Saquon's him. Their defense is kind of coming up too. And they just been looking great, honestly. They're the best team in this division. So I'm gonna roll with the Eagles. It's gonna be a close game though. I think it's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. The Eagles are definitely a better team. I'm gonna put that out there right now. I'm not delusional, but I think the Commanders, like every week, there's gonna be some upsets, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like I do have a lot of upsets on here.
Yeah.
But I think this is the one I feel the most confident about.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think Jaden Daniels and that Washington team, there's something else this year. So
Yeah. The next game, Browns at Bengals. Pretty simple. Bengals. I mean, you never know what version of Jameis you're gonna get. And if
Yeah.
you get that version, then maybe the Browns win. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals here.
dude, yeah, it's a coin flip with that guy, man. So it's crazy. But I gotta roll with the Bengals, man. They put up so many points.
Yeah.
So.
And then the next game, don't watch this game. Titans at Colts. Boring ass fucking game. Give me the Colts.
Yeah, I'll give them the Colts. You know what's pretty funny is I was watching like every second of that Colts and Broncos game, and the first quarter to this, like the second quarter, I thought we were gonna get fucked, bro.
Really?
Like that first half, we got like the good Anthony Richardson, like ceiling Anthony Richardson. He was slinging it. Bo Nix was like playing terrible, so I was like, fuck, we're gonna lose. And then we just like turned it around right after Jonathan Taylor fumbled it in the end zone. Like, literally after that, we just like turned up. It was crazy.
Yeah, they were tweaking. Fumbles in the end zone. A.D. Mitchell throwing a pick six. Like, come on, dude.
That wasn't on the bingo card this year.
No, that's a crazy ass game. Excuse me. But next one, Vikings at Seahawks.
Don't do it.
If Geno plays, I'm taking the Seahawks. They need the bounce back game. They need all the wins they could get. So pretty much, bro, now the Rams have the division. If Seahawks win out and Rams win out, they play Week 18. That's what we need to see.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Seahawks. The Vikings, sneaky great football lately. But if Geno plays, the Seahawks have been playing sneaky fucking great football too. I think this is going to be at least a better game. And then for all y'all commenting about the fucking me taking the Seahawks over the Packers, we're going to act like Geno didn't fucking get hurt that game? Come on. Like, let's be for real.
Sam Howell, baby.
Sam Howell.
If Sam Howell plays this game, he's going to throw for 4 touchdowns and 4 picks.
For real,
300
Jameis.
yards.
He is Jameis, dude.
Dude, he is the white Jameis, literally.
He's white Jameis.
Is he white? I think so.
I think he's white. That's just a funny ass comparison.
Yeah, but I think for the Seahawks, Ken Walker, he's been hurt for a while now, but Zach Charbonnet, he's been showing up. Yeah, he's
cashed my parlay.
He's been really showing out for him while he was out. But I gotta throw a roll with Minnesota here.
Yeah.
Against I believe it was the Falcons, they went bonkers. Sam Darnold went crazy. I think he needed that game for a little bit more of a confidence booster because it's been kind of shaky for the Vikings this season.
Which is weird because their record doesn't really reflect that. Because their record obviously says they've been great.
Yeah.
But it has been very up and down.
Yeah.
I want to see what the record is. Isn't it like 2 losses? Yeah. How are you 11-2 but shaky? It really feels like that. Like they've had stretches where they just are kind of squeaking by and not looking great. But yeah.
I think Sam Darnold, he did have that 2-3 game stretch where he just played like shit.
Yeah.
But probably won 2 out of 3 games just because of the defense and everything else around it. When you got Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison on your team,
killers,
dude, they help so much, man.
Yeah.
So I gotta roll with the Vikings here, man. I love Sam Darnold.
Isn't it weird that the Bills just beat the Lions and now are the Super Bowl favorites, but the Vikings beat the Lions and no one's taking them serious, and the Vikings beat them healthy. Just a thought for the people at home. Next game, don't watch this game. Jaguars at Raiders. I'm taking Mac Jones though.
I'm taking Mac Jones too, actually, but I'm gonna need a Brock Bowers legacy game here, man.
Yeah. Make the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
49ers at Dolphins. Dude, this is such a weird one because both these quarterbacks at any moment could play so shit.
Yeah.
And at any moment could just hoop.
Yeah.
This could be a 40-something point, 40-40 type of game, or this could be a 12-6 type of game. Dude. And you just don't know what it's going to be.
I know. I'm hoping it's a high-scoring game, man. I got Tyreek Hill in one of my fantasy leagues in the playoffs, so I'm going to need him to go crazy.
Me and Will have potential to have a Super Bowl matchup.
Yeah.
There's potential there. We're both in the next round, 1 round away. You do your job, I'll do my job.
Yeah, we'll make it happen, man. Let's make it happen.
One of us has to win.
We have to, man. We have to. For the pod. For the hot seat.
We'll hang the trophy.
Yes.
Yeah, so 49ers, Dolphins. You said you're taking the Dolphins?
I'm going to take the Dolphins, yeah. Even though they just came out with the loss, I think between these teams, the 49ers have just been so mid. You guys locked the Dolphins. I don't think they have really anyone on defense that's going to do the same thing. So I'm going to roll with Miami.
Yeah. Once that offense gets going, bro, they're kind of tough to beat.
Yeah.
And then Sunday Night Football, bro, this game definitely should get flexed. I think this should get flexed for the Vikings-Seahawks game. But Buccaneers, Cowboys. Buccaneers should slaughter this team, bro. They just slaughtered the Chargers. I think the Cowboys are light work for them.
McMillan, I'm going to need you to have another legacy game hit too, man.
You're going to start him?
It's between him and Jane Reed, honestly.
What did Jaden Reed do last week?
He had 11 points, but it was weird because he didn't play a lot of snaps.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
And Diggs is out now. For the Cowboys.
Yeah. So that could be another big game coming up. McMillan, he's been having 2 big games for the past couple weeks. So this could be another one right here.
Go back to back to back.
Yeah. Back 3 back.
3 backs. And then our last game of the week, Monday Night Football, Saints-Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers here.
Yeah, I roll with Jordan Love.
That's your guy, too.
Yeah, they just beat your boys in Seattle.
My boys, let's chill on that.
So I think they'll probably slaughter New Orleans here.
Yeah, hold up. That's another thing, bro. Comments are on my ass. Comments were not on your ass. Because you said the Panthers were going to beat the Cowboys.
Hey, man, everyone's a Bryce Young lover.
I guess. They don't love Geno. They wrote him off. But he ain't right back.
Yeah,
Thank-
ain't no.
Thank you guys. Sorry. I didn't know what to do there. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Hot Seat Podcast. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow. But most importantly, let them know what they need to do.
Don't forget to run it.
Run it.